Here's a typical MySpace site for somebody. And again, I don't want to block it from you, but I'm going to come over on the other side for a second because it's a little bit easier. Maybe, well, I won't either. I better stay over there. I'll get in trouble. I got to stand in front of you guys. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Thompson. But anyway, this typical MySpace site, you know, you got all kinds of things that are on there. Let's go to the next one and show you what's there. Look at the different things that are put up there. I don't know how much you can read of this, but the alcohol drink this person put up there, Coke, rum, and vodka. Born where? Buffalo, New York. Current location, Jacksonville, Florida. Do you want to tell bad guys where you are? They can go to your MySpace site and see this. Let's go to the next slide. This slide shows you, you know, you ever smoked, you've used pot, whatever else. Those kind of questions are there as well that are very important. Down here at the bottom, though, look at the one over there. Sexual preference, both. And then down here at the bottom, how do you want to die? You probably can't see that. Some of you can't. This person said murdered. Now, what's that an invitation to? It's an invitation to several things. What do you want to say? Denver, what do you want to say about it? Yeah, it's almost saying I want to kill, but it's an there's other invitations up here. What else is dangerous about all of this? Who else wants to tell me? What else is dangerous? They can find out where you are from this. And they are also enticed by what you put up there, what you use as a name, what you put up there that said you have these interests. Well, they figure if you're going to put this up, you may think it's just cool. You know, you're just talking to friends, and nobody's going to pay attention. But the bad guy who might be up there on the internet, he's going to target you if you put the wrong stuff up there. What's the message that's out there? That's the issue. What's the message? You can't take it back. What you put up, you can't take back. Let's talk about that just for a minute. We're talking now about pictures maybe, things you post on the internet, things you say about yourself, things like that that were up there that may have been silly, that said, somebody said they had both sexes as a preference. Future employers, your girlfriend's parents, your grandmother, your next door neighbor, colleges, universities go on space like MySpace, and they actually today look at this stuff. We've had Miss Nevada losing her title over fairly, you know, small, minor pictures, not explicit sex pictures, just them up there. We've had the Miss New Jersey, I think, got to keep her title, but almost lost it over pictures that were silly that she put up as a teenager, as a youngster, like you guys. But later on, they came back to haunt her. Once you post something, you can't take it back.
We also emphasize the fact that there are young boy predators.
Oh yeah, there are definitely boy predators as well. And so let's go to the next presentation. We're going to go here and show you something about that that'll, I think, illustrate this more. It takes a second to get this video up, but it's going to get it up. And you're going to see it. I know it takes a little while to go through this process, but I want you to see this video if we can get it up there. Oh, we're having a little technical glitch, but it's going to come. Well, we went back up and we didn't get the video, did we? Well, we'll get there in just a second. Let me tell you a story while we're doing that. When she gets the video up, we'll show it. But there's a fellow that we prosecuted the other day out in Panama City who's a lawyer. This lawyer is 42 years old. He went up on the internet and he pretended to be a 15-year-old girl. And he lured 11 teenage boys to go before a webcam and make explicit sexual pictures of themselves on that webcam. And he downloaded those pictures and he was going to use it to trade. In fact, he did. He sent those pictures all over the place. The good news is that our cyber crimes unit prosecuted him. He got 14 years in prison and he's going to lose his license to practice law forever. The bad news is that's a reality check for a second. Look who the victims were in that case. They weren't girls, they were boys in that sense. Okay, here we go to this video.
Once you post your image online, you can't take it back. Anyone can see it. Family, friends, anyone. Remember, think before you post.
While you're into that one, and if you'll run the other one too, let's just run the other video while we're there. It's a similar message. I think this makes the point to you guys. Let's take a look at this one.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. How do you know him?
Come on, Donovan, do it like I taught you. Love the new tattoo, Sarah. Let's go!
Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Oh, that's Sarah?
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends,
See you later, Sarah.
even not so friendly people. Think before you post.
The message of both of those two are pretty clear, guys, and that is what I was trying to say to you earlier. Anything you post, anything you put up there, any pictures you put up there, particularly, anybody can see. That was the answer to the question when you said back there you thought it was secure. So you really got to watch out for what you're posting up there. You know who this woman is? Anybody here know who she is? Who's she? It's Frenchie, that's right. Let's go to Frenchie's next one. Frenchie Davis, that's right. Look at that picture. Frenchie Davis was American Idol. She was kicked off the show because that was found in her background. She previously had posted that picture. Cost her her American Idol spot. You can't take it back, and that's basically what this is, because the internet can be there forever. And that's the other thing, by the way. Somebody who's a friend can take your pictures. You know, you say, well, when you say it's forever, what do you mean by that? It goes into space. You can't really do it. We have problems with child pornography. It's another area that I work in all the time. And the victim isn't just the child at the time that something happens to them. The victim is the same child forever, every time that picture's reproduced. There's a new crime, there's a new victim, there's a new hurt, there's a new pain. When you post a picture, it doesn't have to be one explicit, just anything that you wouldn't want somebody else to see, don't put it up on the internet. It's just as simple as that. Because your friends who you think are friends, again, we already talked about this, you may not know all of them, even some of them you do know, might well reproduce that picture and send it somewhere else, and it's going to get wound up in a hands or a place that you don't want someday when you're older perhaps, or maybe even right now. You just never know where they're going to send it. So once you posted a picture online, once you posted anything online, just think about it. Think about who you'd want to see it. Now let's take a look at this. Which group is most likely to be tricked and taken advantage of on the internet by a predator, guys? We're going to vote on this. Boys or girls? How many think it's boys? How many think it's boys? All right, put your hands down. How many think it's girls? Wow, look at the number. They all think it's girls. You know, the answer to that question is it's 50-50. It's about even. And that's when I told you about the man who went and posed to be a little girl. There are people out there who want to get guys. There are horrible stories out there about guys who get trapped into things that they don't want to do. It's not just about girls. It's about boys and girls, okay? So don't ever forget that. You guys think you're safe out there? It's not true. Somebody says you may be taking advantage of one of your friends as well. The whole cyberbullying thing's not what we're here about today, but that's part of it too. But it's more than that. There are people out there who will use the information you give and do things to you.